So this all came about because we're talking about the show Love is Blind, right? So two of you watch it, two don't. But there's some other interesting things on the show that I think we need to talk about. So there's a popular couple on the show, Carlton and Diamond. Carlton's a fluid man who hid his sexuality until after he proposed to Diamond. Now, when Diamond tried to talk to Carlton about his sexuality, he got defensive and they argued and he calls her a bitch. So he waited till after he proposed to tell her that he's fluid, so he's bisexual.
Okay.
Ladies.
He waited until after the fact?
After he proposed.
Oh,
I saw that scene.
That's real blind.
I saw that scene. And the bitch came out so quick, and then she was like, oh, I'm a bitch now. He was like, I mean, I'm just saying. He did not want to say that. So it's like, that just came out. You need to check yourself, for one. And she was just having a conversation. You know, like, people, what do? They say you're supposed to, like, people listen to respond. That's what he was doing to her. Like, he was just like, she's automatically judging me. Like, let me just get upset. He got upset so fast because she's like, I just want to see where you at right now. Like, I understand that's your past.
I think that's you should be able to understand where she is going to come with these questions.
Exactly.
And you just hearing that your man is saying he's fluid.
Yeah.
To get mad at her for asking for more information.
Because you was so concerned about telling her, so it's like, why do you think she's not going to have questions?
This is why we need in person. See, just going back to the social media question that brother asked in the audience, you know, you need that in person. Like going back to the traditional thing, like how it could work and not work, whatever. I think in person connection is because you can say everything you need to say over the phone. You might connect, answer whatever question she got, and vice versa.
Or see.
Right.
Because he
and then
probably
next thing you
had
know,
some clues pop out at lunch.
Right.
Well, people can hide stuff in person.
What happened to your wrist?
what happened to your wrist?
That's nice. Excuse me.
So are we asking for it when we do these a reality show that you're going there and you're not meeting the person and then you're emotionally invested, right? I think it goes back to, we keep bringing up the theme, the idea of getting back to being more traditional. I think that way you kind of catch a lot of things that may bother you later on. Because you can hide a lot of things on social media. You can Photoshop, you can only put out what you want to put out, you said earlier, right?
Right. I mean, even from social media though, you still can, just say if I met somebody on social media and okay, now we just say we're gonna meet up, whatever case may be, and that person look how they look and I look how I look, and now even from there we build an in-person connection and relationship. So that's why we wouldn't have met if we didn't go through social media, which works in social media's favor. Yeah. So you still, once again, there's no right or wrong answer. Right. I mean, it's really just, it can go either way. You can debate either. I can argue and debate either way. Right. I think that the things that matter is, the in-person connection that you have with that person. Being honest.
Did you meet your girl on social media?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So in the traditional way, you met her.
Yeah.
Who else? Are you in a relationship? You're not. That's right. Are you? You? Oh, you are. You kept that little bit of information quiet, didn't he?
How did I keep it quiet? Now I'm the bad guy, even when I said something.
We are halfway through this show. This is the first time I'm hearing about this girlfriend. So did you meet her on social media? You're uncomfortable. Is it you?
Yeah, because he's so busy.
Yeah, I got to remember. No, it was in person.
Okay.
It was at a R&B concert, R&B thingy.
R&B thingy.
Yeah.
You went with your boys? Oh, you want to date with somebody else?
Yeah, I was with my boys. I was just hanging out. And I was like, hey, look at you.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? I was coming out of another relationship.
You were with someone else at the concert?
Nah, she wasn't there. That was savage. That would have been savage.
It would have been savage.
Yeah. Look, do y'all see her face as she asked me? I feel like she got all of. I became a target, so she's like, oh, yeah, it's a new segment right here.
Hey, is it ever okay to hide information about yourself to your partner?
No.
Hide information? What do you mean?
But you can't give it to them in bits and pieces. Like, you don't have to give everybody everything up front, but you can compartmentalize a little stuff.
Is there pros and cons to both ways? Like, if you put too much on the table, you're afraid to run them off, or am I telling too much too soon? And then if you don't, later on they're like, you should have told me.
Yeah, I'm once again, I'm the truthful guy. Like I speak on truth. So, however though, like if it was something that didn't come up or you didn't act or whatever the case may be, and I don't know you well enough to talk about that yet, or want to put that information out there to you yet, then I don't feel there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if the question comes up, then I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
Depending on, you know, what.
So you won't volunteer, but if they ask, you'll give.
I will volunteer what I'm willing to volunteer.
What
but
about your sexual partners, your number? Will you tell her that?
Oh, yeah, but I don't even know what that is.
I can, but I'm a little older than y'all. I can handle it, but a lot of times it's the men can't handle hearing their women was with more than like 3 guys in their entire life.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's, once a man loves you, it's hard to think of you with anybody else, right?
Yeah.
And that's a fair thing
There's
to say.
a lot of posts on social media where it's like, if she say 3, she lying. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, because, you know, Rihanna made us savages here, okay? Rihanna pulled us out, okay?
Yeah, she did.
She made it.
What'd she do?
She helped us out a little bit, okay? I hit you with the well.
She did it.
Yeah, so she really helped us, like, really just own your womanness, you feel me? Own it. And, you know, if you like somebody, go ahead and pursue it. And me, I'm just, if I see somebody, I'm trying to, you know, a little bit, I'm going to do it. Like, why not? He would do it too. Like, people holler at me from the car. That means if I see a man, like, I can't be like, so you got a girlfriend?
You be hollering from the car too?
No, I don't holler from the car. I think that's corny,
I thought
so we
Rihanna
can get that
had y'all
out, okay?
set, so I was just.
Do Rihanna holler? First of all, Rihanna ain't got to holler from a car, okay? She be walking. So, just saying, or riding, I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, so like I'll pursue somebody, and if they think that's a little like, oh, she must be hoish, I'm be like, what's a hoe?
Once again, it's back to that whole double standard thing.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with a woman being a little bit, you know, forward. You know, just depending on how forward she is.
But how
Would you
many?
not judge that?
How many?
If she was forward towards me,
Yeah.
hey,
So if a girl's forward towards you, she's not a hoe, but if she's forward to someone else, she is?
no.
Okay, good.
No,
Okay,
I don't
clear.
think. I think it is kind of messed up in society how women can be looked at differently doing the same stuff as a man. Now that is messed up.
Right.
Yeah.
So I never look at a woman and be like, oh, you know, it's all intention. You know what I mean? What type of person are you with how you are with your moves that you make? If you pursuing that many men and you just happen to haven't been able to find the right man, then it's cool. And you know, like that. But if you just out here getting it, because man can be called hoes just like women can be called hoes. So you just being a hoe, just like a man being a hoe.
We don't like community dick either.
Right.
Right. We don't. We don't.
And we don't like community vagina.
We already knew that.
Exactly. But wait, so let's get back to the
many-
topic here. You
how
women
many-
like to skip over stuff. Let's bring it back.
No,
Let's bring it back.
Ask y'all, if she came at you like, I've been with 10 men, like, what would you say?
So, is that a number you throwing out?
No, it's not a number I'm throwing
We can't
out.
even really say our
I'm
numbers.
proud of my numbers, so I'm not, but yeah.
I
If she
know,
came at you with 10,
because the audience wants to know.
is that high to you? Is that high to you, 10?
Is 10 high for a woman?
How long you been
have no
sexually
idea.
active?
Let's say a 30-year-old woman. 10, she says, you get to meet
How
her.
long
get
have
to
you
know
been
her.
You know what?
sexually
The way
active?
She
What's
said
the
10. What do y'all think? Let's go.
These
If you 30,
years-
I'm sorry, you said 30.
She's
Say
30 years old. She's been with 10 guys. And she's honest about it. Can you get over that?
I can get over that. Because you're 30. You got 30 years. 30 years of experience. Now, when you started being sexually active, I don't know. But if it was after 15, then I'm going to have to swallow a pill.
Okay. Okay.
Now.
Sir, you seem to have a reaction about this.
Right.
You know,
What do you think about this?
I think that's cool.
Tens
you know
up,
what I'm
okay.
saying? You know, it is what it is.
Ladies, you really think how you guys are out
I
here
think
dating?
No, they
we're too
judge.
grown
That's
to
wrong.
even be discussing numbers. Like, if a man asks me a number
All right, so if I
or a
said
body
I had
count,
100, what would you do?
first of all, I'm think you're lying because you don't look like no man to have 100.
I know, but that's also like a
How's it
compliment.
not possible? I mean, come on, guys. How's it not possible? Fellas, is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible for a man.
From starting at 15 to 35.
That's 15
Is
years.
it possible?
For a man to have 100.
100?
A man or a woman?
100?
Both.
A man and a half? Yeah.
Yeah. People could be out. Yeah, people out in these streets.
Especially if you're in the business too. It's very. So what would you do?
100.
Yes, 100.
I
You
wouldn't
still love him?
ask. I wouldn't ask. Like,
I wouldn't
He
even
ain't got
ask,
nothing. He ain't got
but-
nothing. But are you still cool?
because it's also,
But
like,
I
I'm
wouldn't
not going to
ask,
ask
though.
you, so maybe you shouldn't ask me. That's
Right.
one of those.
Why are we
like-
afraid? Why don't we put it all on the table?
No, we didn't say we put it all on the table.
What number's gonna bother you? What number's gonna bother you? You meet a girl, she tells you, you're having a conversation. What number is gonna make you run? And don't be politically correct, 'cause I see you trying to do it sometimes.
Right.
No number is going to be a problem for me.
So she says
It's the
1,000. What is it? What are we doing? 1,000.
Okay, first of all, how is that possible? then I gotta ask you what type of person you are.
Okay,
if you're doing 1,000.
200. Since you said 100.
200.
So
All right, you want to top my 100?
Okay, well you said 100 is okay, so I'm trying to feel.
So
see what your
200.
threshold is.
200 men.
She liked all of them. Just didn't work out. Yeah, she men and women. Since we're talking about fluidity.
Woo, that's a lot of men.
That's a lot.
Especially because now we're thinking about the double standard here. Now it's still kind of coming to play because a woman is still groomed to think a certain way.
Oh, so we're groomed. Okay.
Still are groomed, even though it's messed up. It still is that a woman holds themselves at a higher standard.
I like how y'all put that on us to give yourselves leeway.
Men have accepted that we're dogs.
Oh, really?
We have accepted
that
is the grooming growing up.
Because I believe earlier.
How many girls can you get? Oh, you the player, you the man.
Right.
So a woman, as she was groomed up, has went around all of her upbringing of society, and you got that many. I gotta ask you, what rebel were you?
See how that helps their narrative? See how it helps you? And y'all want see that's why we can't have 50-50.
Right.
All right.
Because it ain't really.
See how that came out? Always throwing the boomerang.